Welcome. Welcome to Hands of Provision. My name is Mary, and I enjoy saving with cash savings. It has made such a difference in how much I have been able to save and motivating me to save and building a habit of saving and creating a calm feeling about how much I saved, how much where my financial journey is, where my goals are. It helped in so many ways that I created this daily calm bundle for others to start saving daily. And if I were new to cash saving, this is a beautiful place to start. It's where I started. So this is free on my coffee shop. There is the link below. And I would just stay with the daily. And there's 3 challenges that I use for the daily. I have then also created some weekly. And as you got comfortable with the daily, you could add in some of the weekly. And then we're going to end with a couple of minis for a little spice and a little fun. And you could add that in. But if you're just starting, I would just start with, well, first of all, let me challenge you with this. This is a quote I love to say to myself, to remind myself, you'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. And that has been so true. And when I found that quote, I said, that quote is exactly what I have found to be true. And so I incorporated it in the bundle so you could also find that motivation from it. So I start with the Daily Edition Challenge, which is a separate challenge on the coffee shop, but it is also free. When I first started, and these are the dashboards that are there, I just identified my top 3 goals. I made an envelope for them. And then each evening I would come home and just take $6 and roll a D6 and number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then put the dollar wherever the number came up. I found it so enjoyable, so relaxing. Just did it at the end of the evening when I'm snuggled up in bed with my puppy, and I saved so much, and that's what started building the love of saving on the daily, as well as saving with cash savings, and seeing that really truly motivated me to save more and spend less. They kind of go together for me. So on this challenge, keeping things simple, I just do a left, right, center now. There is a blank one on there in case your challenges, that your goals are different than these top 3, so that you can pick yours. Also, envelopes that's blank that you can just write in with a Sharpie if you needed. But right now, I'm going to be doing Saturday and Sunday at the same time. On the left, right, center, the star is the center, and the dots mean nothing, so you have to roll again. So we are going to roll for Saturday, and we got month ahead, my favorite, absolute favorite. Love starting with that. And then we'll go ahead and roll for Sunday, since I don't do this on Sunday with you. And I do like to do this with you now that I'm doing it on camera. Oh, wow. We got another month ahead. It's a good day. It is a good day, friends. And then I just use a D4 rather than a D6 now that I'm just using this challenge to do it, and not just using the $6 over 3. So this tells me how much money goes into the envelope that was chosen for the day, which both days got month ahead. Oh, one. Okay, well, it's one more than it had yesterday. Oh, good. And it got the full 4 for Sunday. Love it. So I have a bank envelope back here where I put the money that I budgeted for the week, or however you want to do it, bi-weekly. And for this particular challenge, I'm going to take out 4 there for Sunday, and $1 for, it's a very, very sad dollar, but it's a dollar. So that is $5 going into month ahead. Nice. Like I said, that is a good day. And then I started incorporating, this is also free, on Anna Banana Budget's coffee shop, and it's called Roll for Your Savings Goals. And this allowed me to choose one of my top 3 goals each month that I would focus on and put more into that particular one. And then at the end of that month, I will pull the funds and it will go into my larger savings challenge for that fund, that goal. So as you can see, debt payoff is August. It was May. So all of June, it saved up whatever got into it, all of July from the daily edition. And now here in August, it's every day from this challenge, it goes in here. And like I said, I'm going to pull it. Now she has us roll a color dot die to see which type of die we're going to roll, whether it's a D3, a D4, or a D6. You could do a D6 and number these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to help you choose between them. Just a little something fun each day. Okay, so we're doing D4 for Saturday, and we're saving 2. And then for Sunday, we are green, which is another D4. And we're saving 4. Now you could do exactly like I did for the daily edition and just take the exact amount of money out of this bank and put it in there. That is the lower budgeting way to do it. And I will probably be doing that in September because I didn't have as much overtime here in August. And I live a month ahead. I'm a month ahead. So what I'm making here in August will be for my budget in September. So I know I may not be able to do what I'm going to show you now. And that is when I allocate the full 6. Because with this challenge, the top that you could have to save is $6. So I go ahead and I saved, I allocated and budgeted this past time for the full 6 each day. But like I said, if you don't do that, it actually averages to about $3. So then you'd only have to budget $3 a day. It averages out. So instead, though, with all 6, what you do is you got a 2 for Saturday. So you put the 2 into the debt payoff, which is what this month is for. And you put the remaining 4 in the randomizing envelope. And this is accrued daily, and then once a week, which is today, I disperse it by randomizing it over these 3 envelopes. It added a little extra fun when you can do it, but if you can't, that's okay as well. So $4 for Sunday goes into debt payoff, and 2 of it goes into the daily randomizer. And since it's Saturday, we are randomizing, and this challenge is in the Daily Calm, and it is to help you randomize it and try and just document your randomization and just have a little bit of extra fun. So this is the amount that was saved throughout the week that didn't get directly put into any of the envelopes. Let's see how much it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. That is quite a bit more than last week gave us. So what I'm going to do, I use a regular D6 die and I roll it and put $1 into the envelope that is rolled. So 1 or 6 rolled goes into the month ahead, a 3 or 4 rolled goes into retirement, and 2 or 5 rolled goes into debt payoff. So I'm going to speed you up as I randomize the money. Okay, now we see how much each envelope got, and even the stress of what color to use is taken away. We don't have to worry about that. I'll get my colors out here, and we just color the fishies to match the coding. There we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and $8 going, more dollars going into month ahead. I will speed you up as I do 8 fishies of the sea yellow. You know I like to see all that yellow because I love month ahead. Okay, and then for debt payoff, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 going into debt payoff, and that is 7 fishies purple. And I will speed you up. Okay, and that is 7 purple. $7 going into debt payoff. And then retirement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11 going into retirement, and that is pink. I will speed you up once again. Okay, we're getting very close to being done for the second time on this page with our randomization. I can say it, friend. Randomization. Then the last one, so that is my dailies. And there's one other thing, this is done weekly. The other 2 were done daily. And one other thing that I do daily. So I would incorporate this if you can, and that is emergency. This is a challenge by Superior Budgets. I have other challenge in the daily calm that you could use for emergency, because if you save a little something every day for emergency, then if something unexpected did happen, you could draw from that envelope rather than taking as much from your 3 goals that you're trying not to touch. You're trying to keep it in there, keep it saved, and have that goal achieved for the year. Set a goal for how much you want to actually save. So I use this Save 2027 in 2027 by Erica at Superior Budgets to save for my emergency. I only do the 1 through 6s. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Because I do it on the daily, I need to keep it at a low amount. So I'm going to move this over here. So we're going to do 2 days since we're doing Saturday and Sunday. So we're in the yellow. Now the yellow only has the 5 left. I think we discussed that last time. I'm pretty sure that's all it has left. That is between $1 and $6. So that means our yellow now is finished. I do have something I'm going to do once all the 1 through 6s are done. One of my beautiful viewers commented and gave me a nice suggestion. I actually had several great suggestions, and I had to choose between them. And I think I know which one I'm going to do. For now, let's see what we've got. We've got orange, which is the pink, because I don't have pink on this die. And we'll do roll. And we got a 3. We do have a 3. I'm going to do this 3 over here. And then we grab 3 from what we call the bank envelope back here and put that into the emergency. And that is the daily done. So you could stop right there if you needed to just start and get used to saving and making it a habit. But then if you're able to, and that you can feel satisfied with that. You've got your top 4 goals done for the year. That is amazing, friend. But if you are able to, then later, as you continue to save, to do the weekly add-ons, okay? So what I did with this is I identified my 3 top financial goals plus emergency to safeguard drawing from them. And then I identified 3 what I call reality savings. And these are ones that I'm going to do. And if I don't save for them, where's the money going to come from? It generally is not enough in the budget, paycheck by paycheck budget, so probably would take away from my daily goals. So I need to save for that, and that for me is birthday, vacation, and Christmas. Those are going to happen. I'm going to gift birthday gifts to my children and grandkids. I'm going to give my grandkids some Christmas gifts, and I go on a vacation with my sister yearly, and then I like a couple little small camping trips. So I like to save for that. So I am using this Leave It Alone for 90 days. I always say 90 days is the sweet spot. If you can keep it out of your cash flow, meaning you're spending money for 90 days, then you can know you can set it aside, put it in the bank, and it is safe for this particular goal or challenge that you had it for. The bundle comes with this one, and we finished that one already. So then I created this Leave It Alone because it's going to take us into the fall. I have a color swatch that goes with it, so you can, because I like I said, I don't like to stress about anything, even coloring. And coloring can be stressful especially on camera. So I have this color swatch, so you could put pencils and decide which one you want, and then I'm going to roll for. We do 7 days at a time. Let me grab the money for that. So $7. So each week I put in $7. And so now we are at day number 18 on this challenge. $18. So the money that I saved previously is in the bank ready to spend on birthdays as they come up. Okay, so I'm going to roll, and we have a 5. The hard part is for me to keep count of how many. I need something to track how many I've colored, right? There's 1, so then there's a 4. For 2, but if I double up, that doesn't work. And 5. I already did a 5C, so now we're at 3. And now we're at 4 and 5 and 4 again. I think I have done a 4. So I was at 5, right? And so I have, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6. I told you that it was going to be, well, I can just count my leaves at this point, but when it gets a lot, it's going to be hairy. So I've got to have a counter. That's what I've decided now. So I'm going to use some prop money to represent it, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that what I said we had? What day we're on? We're at 18. So I should be done if I counted my leaves correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One more leaf. And it is a 2. I thought we had 1 more to go. When I'm editing, if I find out I'm wrong, well, I'll have to deal with it then. So there is my tree. It's going to be quite pretty when it's all done, I think. Love it. So that is for birthdays. And then, like I said, I identified a vacation and Christmas. So I created this challenge that's in the bundle. Roll the dice for 52-week savings challenge. 52-week challenges are often quite large, but this one's very low. You just do 1 through 6. And it has not saved me nearly enough for a vacation. So I do have another challenge, but I'm not going to do it today because I'm actually pre-recording. Got a pre-recording because I'm visiting family, or anyway, it's a family visiting day. So I need a pink. And then I need to put the $3 in here and see where that gets us to, because this has been low and slow type of a challenge, so I don't think this one would rock your boat too much and gives you just a little extra funds going for vacation. 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37. So this is the 14th week, and we only have $37 in there. So it's been very small, very doable. And then the final challenge for the reality savings is this for Christmas, and this is the Domino Dots challenge. And you take the difference between the dots that are already on this one side of the domino, the difference between that and what is down below, and that is what you're saving. And here, it's only a difference 7 and 5, so the difference is 2. And I was looking for that particular, there we go. So 2. And since I had to clear out my Christmas, if you saw my Christmas video this past week, I had to use the funds that I've been saving from January in one of my savings to help a family member. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and do a D12 here and give a little bit more money to Christmas. So it's 7. So the difference between 7 and 4 is 3. So we will be doing 3. So that is actually a total of 5. So I'm going to grab a 5 out, put the 2 back, and put $5 into Christmas. I'm thankful to have been able to help, and I'm thankful to still have some funds remaining for Christmas, since it's 19 Fridays, I was told, left, maybe 18 now, till Christmas. Whew. Now, I normally do this challenge. I normally do some other accountability things that I do, but because I'm pre-recording, I can't look into the future on those. So I'm going to have to just play catch up on the next Saturday. And so that is that. That is weekly and daily calm. And start with your daily if you're new to cash saving, add in your weekly, and then have some fun with some minis. We all love the quick wins. There's a little dopamine rush when you get to play. So I have a couple here that I do to get that. This is for my top funds. It is the top 3 goals: month ahead, debt payoff, and retirement, plus vacation and birthdays and emergency. That is going to be played in here. And this is a new little collab I'm a part of. Happy Grandparents' Day. It's in September. And so I'm just saving $6 a week in this to help fund these family visiting trips that I have to take on. All my families in like a 3-hour radius from me. So I do spend many weekends traveling, and I need the extra gas money and maybe treat money for my grandkids. And this lovely thing is 123 binder by Mary Love Country Living. I use it to add a little extra money to those variable expenses that I have identified are needing a little extra. And for me, those are groceries, holidays, and gas for the car. So I do a very simple method. I bring only $6 to this because 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. And I get my cash out of the back. So $6 for my variable expenses. And I just shuffle these up. And to randomize who gets the 1, who gets the 2, and who gets the big 3. Never know who's going to get what. And I try to start at the back or the front and alternate. We've been starting at the back for a couple of weeks, so I'm going to start at the front. So groceries is going to get the 2. Holidays gets the 3. I think it got that last time. And gas only gets the $1. That's a shame. So we've actually cashed out the tracker for gas last week. That was great to put a little extra into my gas. So it's getting the $1. This is by Valerie at Cash Budget Retiree. This little cutie. I thought it was perfect to end up for summer. And this is Pepino Sets Up Camp. It's going to save us $18 when it's done. So we'll mark off the 1 on that one. And we've got a good start towards another little bit to add towards our gas. So when the challenge is done, then you take the money out and put it in the appropriate fund. Now this is getting $3. It only needs 2 to finish. So we're going to add the 2. This is by Becca Can Budgets. It says saving for the best of gifts. Puppy, how adorable. And this saved us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16 for holidays. I need to write holidays on here. And $16. That is fabulous. So this will go into, this is for other holidays other than Christmas. So that I will get to put into that binder. And then we need a new challenge to fill in there. We are going to grab one back here. And for the holidays, we have this lovely Fun in the Sun by Angela Marie 888. And I think I'll make each one $1. And we'll be able to mark off one shell. This is so cute, Angela. So cute. Okay, and then we have groceries. And our groceries got the $2. And we'll just mark off one of the 2 eggs. This is by Cash and Color Budget. Little crazy cow, isn't that cute? And this will be funding our groceries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and $9 so far saved to add to groceries when this is done. And that's a nice, simple, but cute way of doing it. And see who, not knowing who gets what and letting that randomization happen. It's just fun. The next one we'll do is the, let's do the grandparents one, and we'll leave the longer one, the one with the main goals in it. So this is, like I said, a challenge, a collaboration, Happy Grandparents Day Box Challenge. And this is hosted by Grace at Grammy's Journey, Pam at Gaming Grandma Budgets, Tanya at Tea is a Saver, Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens, Angela Marie at Angela Marie 888, myself at Hands of Provision, Karen at Let It Be Budgets, Susan at Windmill Ridge, and Karen at Saving with Karen. And this is absolutely adorable. It is such a cutie. Now last week, my challenge was the challenge hog because I only bring in the 6. So I'm going to roll a D12. There's 12 challenges. The way I'm just going to do that is, there are cards that come with this, but I am not using them at the present time. Okay, so we're going to roll, let's just roll a D6 down there, and it's going to get 5. This is Angela Marie 888. Isn't that adorable? This is the 2 grandparents hugging their grandson. Well, that took all 5. So this goes fast for me since I only bring the 6. So that is $9 now in Angela's. Angela Marie's, this is gorgeous, and we only have $1 to go into wherever I roll next. And it will be number 1, which is Grace at Gaming Grandmas. We're going to have to mark off the D3 for the 1 is what I'm going to do. There we go. So cute. These are all adorable. I love this challenge. It's just a cute one. Absolutely adorable. Go into all those channels and subscribe and like, watch some videos, and grab these on the coffee shop. Okay, and then last for our minis is the long, bright, rainy, playful days of summer. It's so appropriate right now as August is winding down, and this is free on my coffee shop. And like I said, I just bring $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And there are 6 envelopes. I roll the dice to see where we're going to start. We're going to start on number 5. And then I roll a D3 to see how many of the dollars each one gets from the funds. So 3 for birthdays. Excuse me. 3 for emergency. Not going to have much left to go around. I don't think I'm going to make all the way around. 1 for month ahead. 2 for debt payoff, and that leaves just 1 for retirement. And number 4 didn't get anything today. So we're going to start back here and update our trackers. So month ahead is this cute little busy bee by Saturn's Vault, and each one is 50 cents. So with $1, we get to mark off 2. We only have 2 more flowers to go. So far this has saved 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And that will be going to month ahead when it's completed. And then $2 for debt payoff. And this little cutie is by Jenny's Budgets Down Under, and each one is $2. So we'll just add that $2 in here. Perfect. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 so far. And this will be going to debt payoff when it's done. And we got $1 to go into retirement. And this is, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy pickles. And that's kind of the same thing. And this is by Toria's Budget. And we've got $1, and the hearts are each 50 cents. So we're just going to mark off the hearts. And that just leaves 2 pickles, and they're $1 each to be for it to be done. And so far we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. $9 in the retirement one. Okay, vacation did not get anything. I'm going to show you the challenge though. That is by North Country Cash Queen. So lemony and beautiful for the summer. And then birthdays. Birthdays cashed out, I think, last week. So we brought in a new one. And we are doing this. And this is by Becca Budgets 777. So cute. Each is $1. And $3 there. My grandson loves the cars. $4 there for birthdays. Nope. Let's cling into that. Okay, and then emergency also got 3. And this is by Ellie on Earth, adorable. A little bear reading, and each one is $1. So that brings us very close to finishing this one. And so far it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice, very nice. And so that is just adding in some cute minis, getting to see some other creations by other people and play them. So that is something to look forward to in different collaborations. And you, like I did, you don't have to bring a lot. You make it your own. So do your dailies, do your weeklies, and do your dailies, build up to the weeklies, add in some fun little minis, and you're set and you're on your way. I hope you enjoyed this. I do hope that you have had a beautiful Saturday, and I'll see you in the next video.